Here's how I would budget a $50K salary. I'm going to use an example client's numbers, which in this case, the person had $3,000 in savings already and had a credit card debt of $5,000 they were trying to pay off. Per month, they were getting a paycheck of $4,167, but 22% of that was going to taxes, 2% of that to medical insurance, and 43% of that to other expenses, which I have listed here. That leaves us with a leftover of $1,357 that we have to work with. Since this person had an employer match of 6%, I recommended the first priority to be putting in what their employer matched because that's basically free money. So in this case, that would be $250 into their 401k. The second priority I recommended was building up their emergency fund. While they did have $3,000 already saved, their monthly expenses are closer to $1,800, so 3 months of that would be closer to $5,400. So each month I recommended that they put aside $200 in a high-yield savings account to contribute to their emergency fund. After about a year, when they reach that 3 months of bare minimum living expenses, they could then instead start contributing that $200 to a Roth IRA. This is a tax advantage account to save for retirement, and it also lets them pull out their contributions if they need it over the years. The next recommendation is paying off that $5,000 high interest credit card debt. I recommended putting $300 a month towards that debt so that in about 16-ish months, they should be able to pay that off. Then once that debt is paid off, they should now take that $300 and instead put it towards a Roth IRA until you max it out between the two. And then, if you do max it out, put the remainder of that money into an individual brokerage account. That way, your money can grow in 2 separate accounts with compounding interest over the years. And if you need to withdraw your money for, let's say, putting a down payment on a house or buying a new car, you can do that in both of these options. The last is setting aside around $600 for spending money each month.